Praise the Lord. Good morning. It's windy and a little cool and blustery. But the weather does not determine my disposition, how I'm going to conduct myself. A lot of people watch the weather. Man, it's going to rain tomorrow. Phooey. Wow. It's going to be cold tomorrow. I guess I'll be cold-hearted and cold-mouthed and cold-minded. Oh, it's going to be a horrible weather tomorrow. And that seems to determine people's disposition. But regardless of the season, spring, summer, fall, or winter, regardless of the weather, we cannot allow the weather to determine our disposition. A lot of people don't understand that they have so much influence. And my mom used to say all the time, leave an impression, not a depression, because people have enough depression on their own. So for those of you who love to purposely hurt people, who love to get smart, who wake up and run to the keyboard to start the keyboard gangsterism, who log in to insult people, for those of you who love to pick up from where you left off at yesterday, I bet you're alone. I bet you have no affection. When's the last time that man or woman held your hand? Some of y'all hold your phone more than you hold your spouse or your mate or your significant other. When I was married, I used to say, hey, I'm an iPhone. Hold me like you hold that phone. And she would laugh, but I was serious. So a lot of people don't realize they drifting apart until they have grown apart. And then it's too late. It's too late to try to bring a dead plant back to life. It's too late to try to resuscitate when you've been under the water for 20 minutes. It's hard to get a pulse from a walking zombie in mind and heart. As I leave this alone, but weather the storms of life. Whether you like it or not, it's cold, it's windy, it's snowing. Whether you like it or not, the weatherman can be wrong about the weather and still keep his job, and the politician. So don't, my mom and dad used to say, you all hear me say this all the time, God didn't wake you up to hurt somebody. God didn't wake you up to ruin somebody's day. God didn't wake you up to be racist, bigoted, egotistical, male chauvinistic, or sycophant. God didn't wake you up to be nasty and mean, but he did wake you up. And the rest is left up to you. So give us this day, Lord, our daily bread. As I leave this alone, I slept in a little bit this morning. I slept 2 hours over. Instead of getting up at 3:30, I got up at 5:30. I'm still pain a little bit from the shoulder procedure I had, but I feel a lot better, and I'm grateful. I survive on T and G. I'm thankful and I'm grateful. And I'm grateful for the Most High God from whom all healings and supernatural dealings and blessings and corrections and life flows through and from. This is the day the Lord hath made. I don't know about you, but I will rejoice and be glad in it as I leave this alone. So again, leave an impression, not a depression. Leave an impression on the mind and heart. A lot of us have enough depression from your spouse, your husband, your wife, your ex-husband, your ex-wife, your baby mom, your baby daddy, your partner. I got to cover the whole gambit as I land God's spacecraft. God didn't wake you up to ruin somebody's day. And as my mom and dad used to say, leave a impression, not a depression, because people got enough going on. Let everybody meet you today. Meet kindness, love, tolerance. Go where you're celebrated, and don't stay or go where you're tolerated. Leave an impression and not a depression. Peace. Good morning on God. 1.